Kick your shoes off, take a load off. Don't go nowhere till the show's off. Oh, you know it's gonna be a movie when you got Cletus Cassidy on your TV. Yeah, already know Mr. Funny Man. Coming to you and making you laugh again. Started off on the radio, now we got the Cletus Cassidy Show. Coming to you and making you laugh again. Started off on the radio, now we got the Cletus Cassidy Show.
Come up in your face, boo, pow, surprise. What up, everybody? Welcome to another edition of See You in the Morning. I am, of course, your host, Mr. Cletus Cassidy. So excited to be in here with y'all again one more time. Still way too early. It's still way too. I don't care what y'all say. This is not the time of morning that people should be getting up. Even the 7:30 is a little early, but this West Coast time is the worst. But welcome to a new edition of See You in the Morning. I am, of course, your host, Cletus Cassidy. So excited to be with y'all. Just one more time, just doing what I do. If this is your first time hearing this, you're about to experience something so cold. If you've been here before, you found it not robbery to come back again. Man, I appreciate you because you could have been anywhere in the world, but you chose to be here with me. This is automatic, supersonic, hypnotic, funky, fresh. This is See You in the Morning. My horrible idea to wake up in the morning and give y'all way too much of my personal business. To just express way too much. I talk about stuff I probably shouldn't talk about in public. I'm not above talking about my gut health. I'm not above talking about whether I'm giving y'all a solid release of my bowels. I'm not above that. That is not something that I'm afraid to talk about. I'm not afraid to get in there and talk about it. I'm not afraid to get in there and bring that up. Let y'all know what's happening in there. There's a storm brewing sometimes. And you gotta let it go. You gotta tame the savage beast. Sometimes you sit up there so long that your legs fall asleep. You gotta just know that that's gonna happen sometime. Sometimes you get in the mode. Sometimes it's you are actually doing work. Sometimes you're just sitting there playing a game on your phone. But either way, you're there. You're handling what needs to be handled. You're handling your handlebars. Is what you're doing. See, I can talk about that. I don't have a problem talking about it. I'll say these kinds of things. I put it out there for the world to know. Anyway, welcome to See You in the Morning, man. I'm excited to be in the building with y'all. Now, the first thing that I do on this show is it's not the first thing that I do in the morning. I think when you wake up in the morning and you start your morning off with a solid release of all that pressure that you've had built up overnight, that's a good thing. But what I do is I start off by speaking to all the people that speak to me. I give out the first three people that speak to me, of course, get the mythical morning medals. There is no intrinsic value to them. It don't mean anything, but what it does give you is the opportunity to say that I got a little something that I gave back to y'all. So let me go ahead and do that this morning. The bronze medal this morning goes out to TT, Tiny and Tasty, Miss Crystal Paneo. Good morning, TT. My TT. Oh, TT. She gets it. The silver medal this morning goes to downtown Keith Brown, baddest man in the whole town, batting the deep blue sea, better than you and me. And this morning, the gold medal goes to Dionne Warwick. Actually, goes to Deion Copeland, but that's what friends are for. Keep smiling, keep shining, knowing you can always count on me for sure. Deion Copeland is in there. Keith Brown with the silver, TT with the bronze. Also in the building is Roberta Carter. Didn't quite make it to the medal round. She gets the aluminum fourth. My man Snoop, good morning. Cynthia, good morning. Good P, Patricia Pippen, good morning. Good morning, Terry Butler, TB in the building. You don't have to worry about this TB. This is a TB everybody's trying to catch. My man Terry Butler in the building, a light-skinned one of the Duke Male Model of the Year. Mr. Curly Locks himself, Terry Butler. Niambi, good morning. Tam, hey, Tam. Good morning. Now, this one right here, this one always confuses me because we never know what to call y'all. Do we call you Riri or do we call you Simone? Do we call you Riri Simone? Do we got to call you all of them? Is it just, or do we just call you Ree? You got Re double. Maybe even you threw a little French in there. Maybe it's not even Riri. Maybe it's Ray Simone, like Raven. I don't know. That's it. Any time, any place. Michelle McKinney, good morning. Slim Goody, good morning. Dolores, good morning. Queen Honey, doing it big for the birthday because she know I can't show up. That's when people, that's the only time people invite you to stuff. When they know you can't get there, they'll invite you. And that's what Queen Honey did. She's like, oh, I know Cletus can't come to any of my birthday celebrations. Let me go ahead and invite him. Thank you so much, Queen Honey. But happy continued birthday to you. DA, good morning. Nasty Copeland, good morning. Pastor Shy, God bless you. Deborah Harris, good morning. How are you this morning? I hope all is going well for you. I think if that's who I think it is, I think I need to check with Deborah and but let me, I don't know, it might not be who I think it is. Y'all hold on that. I gotta go check something. Lisa Bazemore Bishop, good morning. Queen Honey, what I lie about? What I lie about, Queen Honey? Where is the, as the hood girls say, where is the lie? Where is the lie? Tell me what I lied about. Tell me where I lied. I only tell the truth. Tell me where I lied at. I want to know. I want to know. I want to know where I lied at. Good morning, Monica. How are you this morning? Let me tell y'all something. Monica's mama, Monica said she come to my house to get a roll. Well, Monica's mama made me a dozen rolls. I ain't gonna lie to you, they're not good for my hips. Good morning, Franita. Monica's mama made me a dozen rolls. Big Larry, Big Mon. Big Mon. What you want to do? So Monica's mama made me some rolls. She made me a dozen rolls. I'm appreciative of the rolls. Now here's the thing: you are what you eat. You gave me a dozen rolls. I'm gonna end up with a dozen rolls. I'm gonna be rolled up. Rolled up is what I'm gonna be. I'm gonna have rolls all over the place. I'm gonna have rolls all over my body because she made me a dozen rolls. She told me to come over to her house to pick the rolls up. So I had to go to her mama's house to go pick the rolls up. The day that I go to pick the rolls up, clearly her mama was getting ready to have romantic company over. Clearly her mama was getting ready to have romantic company over. I went to her mama's house. It was nighttime. It was dark outside. It was night. I pulled up to her house. I pulled up to her mama's house. Ain't no lights on. Ain't no lights on. I'm looking. I text first. Made sure it was okay. It was safe to come by. I text first. Made sure it was safe to come by. I texted her. She said, yeah, I'll be here. I even gave her a time that I'll arrive. I said, this will be the time that I'm going to arrive. So I arrived at the appointed time that I gave her to meet. I pull up, ain't a light on the house. I'm almost thinking I'm at the wrong house. I pulled out and said, this ain't the right house. She was like, she has peculiar porch decorations. She said, are the decorations on the porch? I said, yeah, they there. She said, yeah, I'm here. I'm here. I pull out, I said, well, ain't no lights on. I'm a little confused because you knew I was coming. I called her. She said, hold on for a minute. And she comes to the door, moo-mooed up. She got on a little bit of something special. She got on a little bit of sexy lingerie, but not like real sexy lingerie, like old lady sexy lingerie. The little set you get at Walmart. She ain't got nothing. She ain't got nothing on but that little lingerie on. She talking some. At night, I just like to be in the house with my candles on and the fireplace lit. The little Luther Vandross playing in the background. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I know a nasty rendezvous set up when I see one. What up, Bree? What up, James? Monica, you can try to defend your mama all you want to. There was a nasty rendezvous getting ready to come up. I told her I was gonna call her and call you and tell you that your mama was trying to get you a stepdaddy. Listen, Mr. James was on his way through there. It ain't no way. You just sitting around the house. I like to sit around the house with candles lit and the fireplace on. Oh yeah. Yeah, you hand me them rolls from outside. I'm not coming in. Yeah, she had one of them little curtains on. Whatever. I don't even want. No, Monica. You talking? I don't have lights on in my house. You also got a whole husband in there. You got to keep it set up so that anything can jump off at any time. You got a whole husband in your life. Turn off the lights. Boom, boom. Light a candle. Yeah, that's what you got in there, Monica. I was like, no, I'm gonna just go ahead and take these rolls from. She's like, all you got to do. And then I didn't know if it was a double entendre. She trying to give you another stepdad. Stepdad number 2. Then your mama gave me a double entendre. I didn't know what she was talking about. She was like, all you got to do is stick him in the oven. I was like, wait a minute. Don't you tell me now, not with the lights off and Luther playing in the background, candles in the fireplace. You talking some all you got to do is stick them in the oven. No, sir. Tell your mama calm down. Your mama's nasty. Monica, I'm here to tell you right now, your mama is nasty. I don't know what she got going on over there at night. Your mama's nasty. All you got to do is stick them in the oven. Just stick them in the oven. No. And then she might have moved her shoulder a little bit when she said it. No, sir. Not too much on your mama. I'm just telling. No, that's the whole thing. We trying to talk about what your mama had going on. Your mama had a lot happening. There was a lot going on. Yeah, I probably won't get no more rolls ever again. But I'm willing. But I told her when it happened. I said, I'm telling your daughter on you. I told her, I said, this ain't no roll pickup situation. Back in the day, now old ladies always gonna have that moo-moo on. When they get to the house, I'm not talking out of pocket about your mama. I'm telling a true live story. I'm telling you, old ladies always gonna have that moo-moo on. Once they get home from work, I'm gonna tell y'all this: an older lady, a lady of a certain age. I ain't trying to call your mama old, but once a woman hits a certain age, that's the first thing that's gonna happen at their home. And now I give women credit. Men will keep their clothes on all day. Men will have their clothes on till it's time to go to bed. Men will have their clothes on. They'll be walking right around in their shipyard clothes till it's time to go to bed. But I'm gonna tell you one thing about women. Women finna be comfortable as soon as they get in the house. If a woman come in that house and know she ain't got nowhere else to go the rest of that day, them clothes is off. Them clothes is gone. Ain't no clothes on at all. That's the first thing that I know. The first thing that's gonna happen, that woman come home, fellas, you got to know this. That woman come home and she freeing them tits like slavery and Emancipation Proclamation. She gonna free them boobies. Them boobies is getting loose. That's the first thing that happens. She knows she ain't got nowhere else to go. She'll hit that door frame. Unstrapping that bra. Them things will pop out. Sometimes you got to pop out and show them. That's the first thing that's gonna happen. The next thing you know, if you don't look right, if you turn your head too fast, too slowly, you come back up, she gonna be in something completely comfortable. And that old lady throwing that moo-moo on. That old lady throwing on that duster. She throwing that duster on. 62, yeah, once she hits 60, duster season. A lot of y'all ladies gotta be used to it. Duster season. It's on the way. Duster season is coming. That lady hit 60, guarantee you that duster coming on. Now, you younger girls might just put on a pair of pajamas, depending on who you live with. Might not be nothing. You running out there just boobs and panties. Just areolas and thighs everywhere. Boobs and butt cheeks. That's what you're getting. Oh, we know the wig. We know the wig is gone. After the wig is gone. We know that. Tan say, after the gym, I cook, shower, moo-moo. And that's because you got them kids in the house. I hate to see what happens when them kids leave. Tan, when your kids leave, it's gonna be after the gym, I cook, shower. That's it. Everybody gonna be right there, be like, all your neighbors gonna be like, they always clapping in that house. That ain't clapping. That's all cheeks. Every time she walk around the house. That's it. You got to run to the bathroom real quick. That's it. Hey, Chris. How you doing? That's my friend Chris. Me and Chris been friends for a long, long time. Chris knew me when I was skinny. Good morning, Chris. Chris been holding it down. I love watching Chris's wisdom. I gotta give y'all this about my friend Chris. My friend Chris. Oh Lord, I done hit a button. My watch thought I was running. I'm telling y'all about my friend Chris. I love this about my friend Chris. I don't know if this is still the truth about her or not. Because I haven't asked. I ain't been all up in her business like that. But Chris is one of them people. I love Chris's not settle mentality. I love Chris's not settle mentality. Chris, a lot of attractive women don't like to be single. I've learned this about a lot of attractive women. Ugly women always gonna have somebody. I don't know how that works out. Ugly women always gonna. Y'all say, well, fellas, we gotta go. We gotta be a little more selective. Ugly women always gonna have somebody. Why? Because they don't care. Ugly women be like, here, come get it. They put a sign out sitting with their legs wide open. You can get it. Come get it. Hey, somebody come get this. And we as men, we just be like, oh, look, pheromones. She in the heat. I'm going in. Every time. Attractive women, a lot of times y'all are single. And I know a lot of attractive women. There's some in here. Chris, Toya, a lot of y'all. And at my last chat, y'all was now not saying that all the ladies in here that got somebody's ugly, not saying that. But what I have noticed is a lot of times, a lot of women let their singleness get to them. Like they'll look around and they be like, why all the wolferillas got a man and I don't have no man? You'll be like, you'll see 20 wolferillas walk by with a man, they look happy, he buying her stuff. You be like, why the wolferilla ain't never got to pay for her own dinner, but I do. You look, everyone, look at it. It's hard to find a wolferilla without a man. Big Mix always got somebody. Wolferilla? No, not necessarily. My friend Chris, though, she be like, and do. Okay, y'all got y'all's. I'm not finna settle. I love that about her. I love that I ain't finna settle about her. Ch and same thing, can't be bothered. Newly single, can't be bothered. Can't be bothered. That's what she said. I'm not. I love that about Ch and I believe you. Now, Ch and I think yours comes from a different place. Now, let me tell y'all something. That recently divorced woman ain't playing no games. Fella, that's one of the hardest women to get with. That's one of the hardest ones to get with. That one recently divorced. That's one of the hardest ones to get with. It's hard to get with that recently divorced. People always talk about the rebound. That ain't it. Recently divorced is not the same as just recently broken up. Recently divorced and recently broken up, two different people. Recently broken up, still a lot of times you can catch one recently broke up. That's prime hunting season. One that just broke up, that's one you want. Fellas, if you out hunting, if you out trying to find, and you out there trying to find some prime cooch, recently broken up. Because here's the thing, usually when you go through a breakup, if you weren't married, y'all was just dating or together, she still longs for that feeling. She still longs for that. Like when she first break up, she still wants that. Recently broke up, she still wants that feeling. She still loves. It's still tender. She needs that. Recently divorced? No, she doesn't. No, I don't need none of that. I'm tired. No. Yeah, recently divorced ain't reasonable. No. I don't have time. Listen, I've been sleeping with a dude. He done been tearing my sheets with his toenails. He been doing this, he been doing that. No, she now realizes it's too much. What's she trying to get? I'm not trying to get back there. I'm not trying to get back there. I just got parole. No, sir. There's a difference between parole and probation. There's a difference between parole and probation. A parolee is just getting out of jail, just getting out of prison. They know all the top. I'm not trying to go back to prison. No. Probation ain't never been. I ain't never been to prison. I can still act wild. People on probation act a lot wilder than people on parole. Look at it. Look at the stats. A parolee and a probation, two different people, they don't even look at each other the same. Not putting your business out there, James. Not putting your business out there, James. But you told us about your story. James, you know it was a difference when you came home. When you came home from compared to being on probation. Being on probation will lead you to getting in trouble again. You be in probation, you be like, man, I'll get back in trouble. Parole, I'm not going back to prison. They're two different places. Back in trouble and going to prison, two different places. Recently divorced is screaming, I'm free. Now, recently divorced men, completely different. What up, Jay? Probation, you still test the water. You still be doing crimes on probation. You'll drive to if you're on probation, you're going to meet your probation officer, drive down there with a suspended license. You'll do it every time. You don't care. Queen Hunter said, being single does not equal lonely. And that's a 100% truth. That's a 100% truth. Being single does not equal lonely. It's two different things. Women have now here's the thing though. Men fresh out of a marriage be looking for something quick. Cause we need whatever that was. Men ain't learned. I had in-house. You telling me I had some in-house right here? Roll over and tap. You telling me I'm leaving this solid once a month? I had this once a month. But now I got to go out there and play this game again? No, I'm good. And Chris, you behind the ball. Chris, my friend Chris, she behind the ball. I'm gonna keep I don't know why I keep acting like her first name is my friend. My friend Chris, she about to hand the ball. I be watching you on Facebook. I be like, she out there again. Another PSSITA event. She be getting it. Queen Honey, that is not true. That is not true. Men don't want lower standards. That is not a true standard. That is not a true statement. That's not a true statement. You know, everybody say married men don't get none. Good morning, Ari. That my friend, super nurse. Not only is she a nurse, she teaches the nurses. If you want to be a nurse, Ari teaches you first. If you want to be a nurse, Miss Cuffy will teach you first. Oh yeah, we friends for real. In real life. Like you can literally call me and I'd be like excited to hear from you. Like we real friends. Real friends. I don't think men lower their standards. I think that's a misconception. Men don't lower their standards. However, men will let stuff that doesn't meet their standard cloud their judgment. Men don't lower their standard, but they will let things that don't meet their standard cloud their judgment. So, for example, men have a standard for the woman they want to be with. However, men will often trust a big button, a smile. Men have an absolute standard of what they want to be with, without question. There's a definite standard. Every man knows what he wants to be with. This is what I want to be with. We might have a look down, look, intelligence level, classiness, sexiness, nastiness, all of these things. Men know exactly what their standard is. Men know exactly what their standard is. However, many men, I'm not going to say you, Larry, not all men. Not all men. Many men will allow distractions of certain things outside of the standard, pull them into it. Everybody knows what their particular diet is. Everybody knows what their diet is. You know, there's many people out there with a particular diet. There's diabetics that know they can't have no sugar. There's people with hypertension that know they can't have. Oh, Lord. Many people know with hypertension know they got to have a low sodium diet. You know it. But every now and again, you'll see some chips and you'll go grab them chips. That's oftentimes what men will do. Men know that they're not supposed to, but they'll do it. Queen Honey, that is not true at all. Men don't like women to lower their standards. They don't. That is one of the most uncomfortable feelings for a man, to be in a relationship with a woman whose standards you know you don't meet. Men know that is an uncomfortable feeling to be a man in a relationship court with a woman, or to be going after a woman whose standards you don't fit. In fact, and you can do the research, there are men who will create the man who meets your standards, knowing that he ain't that man. I tell my daughter all the time, one of the things, and I tell women all the time, do not tell men what you're looking for in a man. Do not tell men what you are looking for in a man. If you tell men what you're looking for in a man, they will become exactly that. Chameleon it. If you tell a man, this is what I'm looking for in a man, they're going to become that. You be like, I'm looking for somebody that work hard. Girl, I work 97 hours a week. I don't even know what you're talking about. Love their mama. Listen, he seen this pendant of my mama I wear on my chest every day. Ain't talked to their mamas forever. I'm looking for a man with a driver's license. Girl, I drive trucks. CDL. I drive blind children to school every day. I drive blind kids on sightseeing tours. They're going to do all of these things to become that. Now you in there because you think you got exactly what you're looking for. Then you come up 6 months later, man, that ain't it. You realize, wait, he ain't. It's crazy. Women will do that too. I think that there are some women who do that too. The problem with the woman part is that rarely is the man in the position and fall apart when they can't keep it up. It's false representation. Here's the thing. Here's what I've noticed though. Rarely, because what up, Dane? The truth of the matter is the woman makes the choice of a man. Men don't make the choice. We want to try to act like we do. We want to try to act like we hunting. No, it's not. The woman makes the choice. The woman decides, yes, you good. Come on here. You got the key. Open the lock. That lock is locked. Now, some men walk around master keyed up. Other men, they be like, hey, this lock only answers only opens certain locks. Women hold the key. So it's usually not a woman changing to be with a man. If a woman is changing to be with a man, she's conniving. She's not trying to be with the man. Women aren't going to misrepresent themselves to be with a man. A woman will misrepresent themselves to be with something that man provides. There may be some sort of financial security. There may be some kind of home stability. There may be some kind of mentorship, stability for their children. I think. Now, see, even that I disagree with. I think women control the access to everything. Women control the access to sex, relationships, and marriage. Women. Let me be honest with y'all. Women make the determination on all of it. Who proposes? Men propose to women. She has to accept him. She controls that. The man has to go to her. She's gonna set the women set the standard for relationships. It's women. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid to say it. Women run that. Women run all of that. Guys are gonna do 9 out of 10 times. Guys are gonna do what their woman pulls out of them. Let Pastor Shaz in here. Let's go biblical. He who findeth a wife findeth a good thing and obtains favor from the Lord. That's what the Bible say about it. Then here's the true thing about it. Here's the facts. Most dudes, when they get that woman, they do better. Because she ain't finna let you do all that other stuff. My old boy, one of my boys said, you get that old lady and turn your life around. That old lady will turn your life around. Sometimes we spend too much time using the dating time being romantic instead of using this time to investigate. It's hard to make good decisions after you're all booed up and doing other things. Absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Investigate. Take that woman out swimming. Take her swimming. You want to find out the real her? Push her in the pool. See if her face stays the same. I ain't saying to pop up on her at her house, but pop up. Go to the listen. You meet that family, she ain't gonna stray too far from what the family is. She ain't finna stray too far. Good morning, Erica. She ain't finna stray too far from what the family is. You gonna find out a lot. Go to the family reunion and don't spend. See, here's the thing. A lot of times we try to go to the family reunion and we try to prove ourselves to the family. No, let the family prove themselves to you. Sit back, chill out. Just watch. I've learned, if anything, I'm a voyeur. I'm a lot of V words. I'm a virgin. I'm a voyeur. I'll watch. I'm going to observe my area. I know I could come be the head at your family reunion. I'll make your grandmama love me. Your aunties will be looking for me next year. Ain't even no time. Time for me to sit back. It's time for me to sit back and just chill. Just chill. Oh, baby. Watch it. Just sit back and watch. Hey. Now, court boy, you good? Now, that's how they'll get you. Because you got two sides. My mama's side of the family, you come and see them, you be like, oh, this is wholesome. You go to my mama's side family reunion, ain't gonna be no alcohol at the family reunion. They gonna start everything with prayer. Everything finna be all right. My daddy's side, that's the one where they got gunplay. That's the one where you liable to get shot at your own family reunion. I almost died over some rolls. Now, I hear a lot of women, men too, talking about do not waste my time. Here's what I say about the time situation. We don't get our time back. Oh, Larry, yeah. Now I'm all in. Listen, everything gonna be itching in me to act up with the family. Everything. Shout out to the shapeshifters. They are entertaining. The shapeshifters, crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. Everybody talk about the wasting of time, right? Hit. Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. Even if y'all break up, even if it doesn't go the way that y'all planned on, even if y'all planned on happily ever after and y'all only made it to happily this week. I don't ever agree with the time wasted part. I think every time period was for a reason. I know we only get a limited amount of a limited amount of time on this earth. I don't know anybody who's ever been in a relationship with anybody, especially a relationship with somebody, and they didn't have good times. I think every relationship is, I had some good days. I've had some hills to climb. I've had some weary days and some sleepless nights. But when you gotta, I think you gotta get them both, right? I think you're gonna get them both. I think whenever you're in a relationship, there's gonna be some moments that you're like, yo, this was amazing. We went to Disney World together. We did this. We went to the movies. We had a good time. Blah, 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 blah. I don't know if it's a time waste. It was just time. That it was time. It was time. Speaking for the divorce season in the room, my time has already been wasted. You can't do any worse. But here's the thing, like, and I say this with all due respect, because nobody knows what happened behind closed doors, what led to the divorce. But I think we all we looked at y'all. I was like, I love the Tylers over there. Yeah, when y'all had y'all no spend November or whichever month it was that y'all do, I was like, dog, I'm learning a lot from them and how they do it. Like, they doing this, they doing that. There's some good things we learned out of it, and then even in there was some things that you learned, right? So I love that about it. Now, overall, you might have been like, man, when I look back, I was like, No, when your bad time outweighs your good time, yeah. Anytime you need a payment, anytime you need a friend, I get that part. Yeah, when the bad times is too many bad times. Now all you can count on, when it used to be 7 days a week, 6 days a week of us smiling, laughing, and one day maybe us not getting along. Once we hit that 4 to 3, you might be out. Might be time to be out. Maybe even 2 out of 5. You be like, yo, look, 2 out of 7, 2 days out of this week, I can't stand them. The truth of the matter is, there's a lot of married people that don't like each other every day. Out of 365 days of the year, it's 15. I ain't never been married. Ain't never even been close. Throughout 365 days of that year, it's 15 of them that you really don't. It's 15 reevaluation days. If you can get 350, if you can get 350 good ones out of there, that's a solid relationship. When it comes to relationship, time is what you make it. If you're not trying to learn or grow, you're losing. And if you can't or didn't figure it out, you wasted it. But at the end, you should have learned. Yeah, I said 2 out of 5. I don't know what happened. I was like, 2 of them days of the week. The weekend don't count. If you can get 350 out of it, I think that's solid. 350 out of them 365. That's good. That means one day out the month, just on my nerves today. Like today, like that one day out the month where you just got to be like, I don't even feel like going home. I'm gonna just chill out. He keeps smacking when he eat. He won't blow his nose. He sit there and sniffle all day. You gotta be like, I'm out. I gotta go. I can't stand it. And you wake up the next day and they did something so sweet that you forgot all about yesterday. I think that's a healthy balance. They get on your nerves. Y'all wake up next morning and they did something, or that next afternoon, and you forgot all about what happened yesterday. Hey, that pull up in the driveway is crucial. If driveways could talk, man, what would they say? That pull in part. Don't let a song be on. You just there. You know, went through the phone. You done did everything. That pull up in the driveway is something. Larry, I'm gonna tell you now. I kill some driveway out. I will fall asleep in my driveway. I will slam asleep in my driveway. No lie. People would drive by, they be ready to call 911. I will fall. As long as I don't fall forward, it's all good. But I will be knocked out in my car in the driveway, looking at the house. Knocked out. That drive is something magical about that driveway. The driveway is your release point. This is what I realized. The driveway is your release point. The driveway is when you know you home. Driveway is release point. Driveway is when that bladder get loose too now. Don't be fooled now. That bladder will get loose when you hit that driveway. If you had a little bit of pee trying to get out, you hit that driveway, that pee like, it's time. It's time. It's time. You gotta go. It's something. It's a different level of comfort in that driveway. The driveway is a sacred place. That's the altar. Lay your burdens down at the driveway. Lay your burdens down in the driveway. All right, I'm getting ready to go. I'm trying to look up. I want to say this the correct way. Where's my group me? Today is the National Day of Giving, Giving Tuesday. Ooh, and that's different. Romantic relationship and marriage aren't necessarily mutually exclusive. Pastor Shy, you in here? Y'all check his podcast out, Dope Marriage. Y'all got to read this. Our relationship has always been good, but marriage is a business, and not everyone is built for the business of marriage. Pastor Shy, did you see this? Woo! Larry, you be knowing everybody. You don't know my friend Chris. You be just pretending like you know people. You don't know my friend Chris. Don't act like that. Today's the National Day of Giving, man. Let's go out and give today, man. Let's do something. I got a message that said, on this day, if you can do something nice for someone, whether it's words of encouragement, a hug, or a small cup of coffee, be the reason someone smiles today. So today is the day. Be the reason somebody smiles today. I'm finna to go. I think I'm going to go to Starbucks today and pay for the person behind me. It's always dangerous. I think I'm going to go to Starbucks, look to see if somebody behind me is the only person in their car. Then pay for their Starbucks. Starbucks is high. Starbucks is high. I want to do it. I do this all the time in the grocery store. Now, and call me being judgmental or stereotyping people that I don't know. But I'll see somebody in the grocery store. If I see somebody with that cash out, early, I be feeling like that's all they got. If I see if I see, like the other day I was in there, I'm a judgmental person, right? I judge you based on what's in your card. I'm looking in your car. I'm that person. I'm looking at your groceries. The other day I was in the grocery store. I seen a dude, bag of beans, $2 in his hand. Bag of beans, $2 in his hand. I'm feeling like all he got is at $2. I'm gonna pay for his bag of beans. I got through. They rang up my stuff. I was like, yo, throw them beans on mine. Throw them beans on mine. Put them in the bag. Let them go. I've done that. I see little old ladies in front of me sometimes. If I see a little old lady, that's the safest route. See a little old lady in there. I see what her total get to. Total might be $12, $13. Little old lady, I feel like she on a fixed income. I'd be like, hey, I got hers. Go ahead, ma'am. I've done that a few times, and the ladies are almost be ready to. They don't get it. Like they'll be shocked. Like you'll send their brains in a total factory reset. Like you'll see, you be like, no, I got it. I got you, man. You good. And they'll be like, the seasonal caramel brulee. I know it's brulee. The caramel brulee latte, extra hot. Why is you getting something extra hot? Why is you destroying the inside of your mouth? Lisa, you run around here with Captain Crunch mouth. So it's always safest to do it. If you do it in the grocery store, it's always safest to do when you can control it in the grocery store because you can tell exactly what's happening. That whole, hey, what they got behind me at Starbucks. What they got going on behind me at Starbucks? Maybe I just be like, I got 5 on whatever. There you go. I can just go to Starbucks and be like, yo, I got 5 on whatever they got back there. The 5, that's a small something. Yeah, I'm going to do something for somebody today. I'm going to give somebody something today. Somebody's getting something. Give it. Hey, man, Larry, you a good guy, man. Larry a good dude. I don't care what nobody say about him behind his back. Larry, you a good dude. I like it. Know what she running around? She told us she getting her food extra hot. She getting out there getting extra hot. Who is getting extra hot? Who orders they drink extra? It already come too hot to drink it. Well, so what you got to put it on scorched earth? Yeah, could you make my coffee lava, please? Thank you. No. I just want to get rid of my gums. No, yeah, the roof of my mouth has been bothering me. I want it out of here. Queen Honey, I bet you invite Larry to your birthday every year, not just the years when he's in California. Word of the day today is eschew. 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 To eschew something is to avoid it, especially because you do not think it's right, proper, or practical. Their teacher was known as a Luddite because he eschewed the use of smartphones and tablets in the classroom. Eschew. Eschew. Avoid it because you do not think it's right, proper, or practical. Eschew. 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 Hey, man, it's a National Day of Giving, man. This is what I tell y'all to do every day anyway, man. I'll be back on tomorrow. No, I'm not. I know I got to work early tomorrow. I may not. You sent me a show because you knew I was in California, Queen Honey. ESCHEW. You sent me an invite because you knew I would be in California. That's the only reason. I let it sit a bit. You got to let it sit a day if you getting it extra hot. Please put my, please, could you please make my drink at skin peeling? Thank you. I'm sick of it here. I hate it here, Queen Honey. Anyway, I'll be back tomorrow. No, I won't. I got to work early tomorrow, so I may not be on with y'all tomorrow. It's in the air. We'll see what happens. I'll do a post if I'm not gonna be on. But other than that, man, God willing, the creek don't rise. I'll be here to be a little bit better than I was today. Y'all make somebody feel good today, even if that somebody just happens to be you. Peace.
Kick your shoes off, take a load off. Don't go nowhere till the show's off. Oh, you know it's gonna be a movie when you got Cletus Cassidy on your TV. Yeah, already know Mr. Funny Man. Yeah, coming to you and making you laugh again. Started off on the radio, now we got the Cletus Cassidy Show. Funny Man, coming to you and making you laugh again. Started